Okay, let's finish up book one, Ballpark Mysteries, the Fenway Foul. Dugout notes, Fenway Park. Knuckleballs. The knuckleballer pitcher, Loopy Lenfield, does not exist, but knuckleballs do. They are actually thrown with the pitcher's fingertips, not his or her knuckles. The Green Monster. Fenway's famous left field wall really is a monster. It's a 37-foot high wall, the tallest in baseball. It has a huge effect on the games at Fenway. Line drives that might be home runs in other baseball parks simply bounce off the Green Monster. But since the wall is close to home plate, 310 feet, high, short fly balls that might be caught for an out in other parks can become home runs at Fenway. The Green Monster was originally made of wood. Later it was covered in tin and concrete. Today it's covered in hard plastic. The wall used to be plastered with advertisements. The ads were painted over in 1947. They were too distracting for the hitters. A second home. Although it's the oldest major league ballpark, Fenway Park is actually the second home for the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox were first known as the Boston Americans. The Boston Americans were one of the original members of the American League in 1901. Before Fenway Park opened in 1912, they played at the Huntington Avenue grounds. Fenway Park got its name because it's in the Fenway section of Boston. A gift from Dad. Charles Taylor was a Civil War veteran and owner of the Boston Globe newspaper. It would be nice to have a dad like him. He bought the Red Sox for his son, John Taylor, in 1904. Charles Taylor picked the name Red Sox and in 1907 and changed the uniform to include red stockings in 1908. Wally. Wally is the Red Sox mascot. He's a large green monster, like the left field wall, the Green Monster. The Monster in the Cliff. In the beginning, the Green Monster wasn't alone. From 1912 to 1933, a steep 10-foot hill ran in front of the wall, from the left field foul pole to the old flagpole in center field. That meant playing left field at Fenway Park wasn't easy. Left fielders often spent most of the game running uphill to catch balls. The Red Sox left fielder Duffy Lewis was so good at playing balls along the hill that the area became known as Duffy's Cliff. In 1934, a large part of Fenway Park burned, including the Green Monster. When the team rebuilt the stadium, it removed the cliff. Green Monster seats. In 2003, the Red Sox added new seats on top of the Green Monster. A large scoreboard. These days, most ballparks have electronic scoreboards. Not Fenway Park. Fenway still has a hand-operated scoreboard. It's one of the last in the major leagues. During games, people sit inside the wall and post the score with large 3-pound numbers. Each number is 16 inches square. Still waiting for a home run. It's hard to hit a home run over the Green Monster, but it's even harder to clear the right field roof. No one has hit a home run over Fenway's right field roof yet. It's just too far away. And that is the end of our first book. Tomorrow I will get started on book 2, The Pinstripe Ghost.